Confidence isn't just something you have or don't have. It's something you build, just like your strength. And I know for years, because I've struggled with confidence like my whole life, but I have never felt more confident in myself. And over time, I learned confidence is a byproduct of action, not just wishing for it and hoping one day you'll wake up with it. Today, I want to share exactly how you can start building real confidence in your body and in yourself. Confidence comes from action, not comfort. When you do hard things, like finishing a tough workout, going for a walk even when you don't feel like it, and it's cold outside, or it's too hot outside, or speaking up when it scares you and standing up for yourself, you teach yourself that you're capable, that you can do that hard thing, that it's really not that scary. Confidence grows every single time that you face resistance and you still show up for yourself in any capacity, whether that's working out, standing up for yourself with people, or going on a roller coaster ride when you were scared of it. That's been me a lot of times. For example, when I was younger, my first job was out of high school and I was always really shy, always a big introvert. So I did not like going up to people and asking things. And when I applied for my first job, this is when you walked into the store and you asked if they were hiring and you got paper application. And I remember we were sitting outside of this retail store called Aeropostale. I was terrified. I was not confident in myself. I was so scared to go in. And I looked at my mom and I said, please, can you go in and get the application and then I'll turn it in. But you do it first and then I can do it. And I remember my mom saying, no, you do it. You can do it. Just suck it up and do it. I did it scared, but I did it. And then I reminded myself that I can do hard things, even though I was so scared, but I proved to myself that I could do it. And I will say when I worked retail, I felt like that's when the most confidence in myself as a person, in like my personality and talking to random strangers, that's where it grew the most. When I was scared out of my mind to go talk to strangers. But I had to do it over and over and over again because of my job. And that's when I became more sure of myself, when I did the hard thing that I thought I could never do because I was a quiet, shy girl. Self-trust equals confidence. If you say you'll do something, you better follow through with it, even on the smallest level. That could be drinking your water for the day, doing your workout, or just taking even a 5-minute walk after you eat. When you keep those promises, you are proving to yourself that I can rely on me. And that is the foundation of confidence. When you understand and you know that you can rely on yourself, not on anyone else, when you can rely on just yourself. So just keep on doing what you say you're gonna do. And it is hard, but you gotta follow through with yourself because that's where you build the confidence. I promise you, your inner voice, how you talk to yourself, makes such a big difference. Your brain listens to what you say. If you're constantly telling yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not cool enough, I'm not skinny enough, I'm not strong enough, guess what? Your brain is gonna believe it. But if you shift your language, saying things like, I'm capable, I am strong, I am disciplined, I'm proud of myself, that's when your confidence grows because your mind and your body align with what you believe. So please, and I am the worst at this. I'll be the first to say this. This is one that I really need to work on. My inner dialogue has always been so mean to myself. And I've had to really work on this. So a lot of times when I find myself talking to myself negative, I have to say like 2 things positive. And I always think it's a good way to start. And I'm not like a huge feelings person, so this is hard for me, but I do think looking at yourself in the mirror, right in your eyes, and saying the things that you love about yourself makes such a big difference. And if you're having a hard time finding things that you love about yourself in this season of life, just start with one thing. Just hold tight onto that one thing until you start noticing how strong you are, how pretty you are, how perfect you are, but you gotta find just one thing and then keep adding more to that list. Because we are all different in our own ways. We are all imperfectly perfect. So please stop being mean to yourself. I hear too many women, all the women I train, they are mean to themselves all the time. And I always have to say, no. Stop, you gotta say something nice, because we're all too mean. And I've been there. I've been in that spiral where all I hear all day in my brain are all the horrible things that I hate about myself. So don't do that to yourself. You deserve way more than that. And when I was at my worst, I finally had this realization. I can't imagine the hurt that I would feel if a stranger came up to me and said all the things that I said to myself. You couldn't come back from it. So why are you telling yourself that? You gotta be nicer to yourself, because it just stays in your brain, and it's just a spiral, and it's not worth it. You have to celebrate all your wins. You gotta build momentum with gratitude and recognition, because the small wins matter. Most of us wait until the big win to celebrate, like you lost all the weight that you wanted to lose, or you've hit your fitness goals for a year. But confidence builds when you notice the little daily things that you do for yourself. Hitting your protein, going for a walk, going to bed at a good time so you get a good amount of sleep. Those little wins add up, and they remind you that your progress, it's happening right now. Okay, this one is a big one. Failure is not failure, it's just feedback for you. You gotta redefine what failure means to you. Failure doesn't mean you're not good enough and you should just stop altogether, because you're just not good enough, so why try? It actually means that you're in the arena. Every failure is proof that you're trying, that you're in the game. Instead of thinking, I've messed up, I learned, and now I know how to do better. If I hit this situation again, then I know how to shift my mind and how to rework it so I actually do the thing that I want to do. Confidence comes when you stop seeing failure as the end and start seeing it as feedback. You got to get out and move. Physical action shifts your energy and your confidence. Okay, every single Monday I have like zero motivation. So I always start my Mondays, because I know this about myself, going outside and moving. Sometimes confidence isn't like this deep mindset work where you just like sit and meditate and you're like, I'm so good, I'm so smart, I'm so pretty, I'm so this, I'm so that. It's about moving your body, going for a walk, lifting weights, doing yoga, even stepping outside for some fresh air can constantly shift your mood. Remember, happy people don't kill their husbands. And it can give you that boost of, I've got this. Okay, this is a big one. The people you surround yourself with make a huge difference. Your environment matters. Confidence doesn't grow in toxic soil. If you're around people who tear you down or dismiss your wins, it's hard to believe in yourself. Because if everyone else around you doesn't, how can you? When you're around people who celebrate your progress, who encourage you, who want to see you win, your confidence just blossoms. So choose your circle wisely. And if you need a new circle, you can come in my circle. When I was younger, I used to think confidence was like a personality trait, but it isn't. It's a skill. And the more that you practice these things, doing hard stuff, keeping your promises, speaking kindly to yourself, celebrating your wins, learning from failure, moving your body, and surrounding yourself with people who are positive, the stronger your confidence will become. If you're ready to build that confidence inside and outside of the gym, choose at least 2 of these things that I listed today that you'll work on this week. If this video has helped you today or gave you a little motivation, make sure you like and subscribe for more tips on building strength, confidence, and a healthy mindset inside and outside the gym. I'll see you in the next one.